Good morning, my dear students. Welcome back with another new class. So, students, since the last few classes, we have been revising one of the very important parts of speech, which is called pronouns. And let us, students, at first discuss whatever we have learned in those previous classes. Student, at first we learned that pronouns, they are the words which are used for or in place of nouns, and some of the common pronouns are I, me, we, us, you, he, him, it, she, her, they, them, etc. After that, student, we got to know the different types of pronouns. And students, we can divide the pronouns into 8 types, and they are personal pronoun, possessive pronoun, singular pronoun, plural pronoun, demonstrative pronouns, interrogative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, and emphatic pronoun. So students, out of these 8 pronouns, we have already finished the first 5, which are personal, possessive, singular, plural, and demonstrative. So now, student, let me tell you in brief about these 5 pronouns. So students, the pronouns which are used in place of people, animals or things, etc. are called personal pronouns. And some of the common personal pronouns are I, me, you, he, she, it, they, we, him, her, us, and them. After that comes the possessive pronoun, which means a kind of a pronoun that is used to indicate a possession or ownership. And the different possessive pronouns are mine, yours, hers, his, ours, yours, and theirs. Then the third and fourth kind of pronouns are actually singular and plural pronouns. So student, English pronouns are either singular or plural. Singular pronouns replace singular nouns, which are those that name of one person, place, thing, or idea. Plural pronouns replace plural nouns, those that name more than one person, place, thing, or idea. Then comes the demonstrative pronoun. And student, a demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun which is used to point out an object or objects which it refers to. And students, some of the common demonstrative pronouns are this, that, these, and those. So student, this much we have discussed in our few previous classes. Now student, let's start with another new type of pronoun. And student, this new type of pronoun, or the 6th type of pronoun, is called interrogative pronoun. So student, in order to understand the interrogative pronoun, here you can see I have enlisted a few examples. Let me first read all them out. Number 1, whose pen is this? Number 2, whose are these shoes? Number 3, what is your brother's name? Number 4, what does Tom want? And number 5, what is the date today? So students, out of these 5 examples, you can see that some words here are highlighted with a blue color, And you can see that all these words, they are WH question words. We have already discussed in while we discuss this interrogative sentences, then we discuss the different types of sentences, including the interrogative sentence where we got that WHO question words, and I hope that you have remember. So you can see that those WH question words we have got here, and also the sentences ends with question mark. So student, from these things you can identify that an interrogative pronoun and these blue highlighted words, which are WHO question words also, they are our interrogative pronouns. So it means that you can perceive that the pronouns, they are asking some certain questions, and this is called our interrogative pronoun. Now student, let me first give you the definition of this kind of pronoun. So student, an interrogative pronoun is a pronoun which is used for asking a question. You can see that here the highlighted words, they are the interrogative pronoun because they are asking the question in the sentence. And student, some of the interrogative pronouns are, which are commonly used: who, what, why, where, when, etc. Some other words are also there, like which, then whom, how, like this. Now student, interrogative pronouns and interrogative adjectives, they are same. In such a situation you will get in confusion that what are the interrogative pronouns and what are the interrogative adjective. And student, this is the main topic to discuss now about this definition of the interrogative pronoun. So let me first have a discussion on the interrogative pronouns and adjective. So student, in order to identify the adjectives and the pronouns, here you can see that I have enlisted two examples. Number one is which pen is yours, and number B is which is your pen. Student, you can see that both the answers of the question, both the questions are similar, only the type of asking are different. In the first example, we have used the question word before the noun, and in the second example we have used the question word before a verb, which is. So student, in number one, which pen is yours, the word which, it is our interrogative adjective, because it is placed before a noun. And student, number two, which is your pen, it is interrogative pronoun because it is placed before a verb. Means the noun and the verb, their position and their relation with the question word qualifies, tells us actually that it is a pronoun or it is an adjective. So let me show you the main idea behind both of this, that an interrogative pronoun is placed before a verb, whereas an interrogative adjective is placed before a noun. And you can see this difference in these two examples. So now student, I hope that you have clarified your doubts regarding interrogative pronouns and an interrogative adjective. So student, these are the few important things that we must revise about interrogative pronouns. And now student, for your better understanding, here I have included one exercise on interrogative pronoun. You can see 6 sentences are given with some dashes, and you have to fill the correct question word you have to fill the correct interrogative pronoun in order to fulfill these sentences. So student, here you see the answer I have enlisted here for your understanding. Please note down the answers in your classwork copy mentioning today's date and topic. So student, This much we will discuss today only, and in tomorrow's class we shall proceed further with the next type of pronoun. So student, thank you so much. We shall meet again tomorrow.